This guy, 0.3 hours. Dialogue so poor, it reads like an incel manifesto. Is that his biggest problem with the game? The dialogue. The dialogue wasn't immersive enough. I didn't feel like I was in the room really finger banging my cousin. Calm down, Mr. Alabama. I'm not, it didn't even last as long as I did. So the game was so quick, or this guy's just really good at gaming. Maybe he's a professional. This guy has started his fap as he's opened Steam, right? And he's just jerking away, just having a mad fucking scrub at it. And he's like, all right, let's get into it. Click, 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 click. He's playing chess. He's fucking all over the game. Next minute, the game's over. He hasn't even come yet. This guy is professional gamer or a really bad wanker. I think we can chalk it up to professional gamer. I bought this game as a joke, and I must say I regret my life choices. I'm going to hell for this game. Probably. Because if you're fishing around on Steam for a game that, you're supposed to get your cousin pregnant, I don't think that's a joke. I don't think anyone would be laughing. Like, hey, bro, fucking the other day I got this game, right? Yeah. What is it? Yeah, it was on Steam. It's a PC game. Yeah, go on, yeah. It's called My Married Cousin's Need for Seed. And no, it's not a racing game. But it was a good joke, though, right? You're going to laugh? Like, no, it's not a joke. I regret my life choices. Yeah, so you should. You're playing a game about incest. And which I'm pretty sure is fucking illegal. The H scenes and the voice were great. The scenario prior to Eat was overreaching, though. But if you're going in for the plot, then yeetus, thy negative thoughts. Nad, dive in, brother. Okay. Another guy that plays games for the plot. If you're going to play a game for the plot, go play The Witcher. Go play something like that. Something that's more immersive. You don't want to play an incestuous game where you have to get your cousin pregnant and go, there's no plot to this. Well, I'm guessing because the game plot is about getting your fucking cousin pregnant. What other plot could there be? What, your uncle gets involved? How many family members are in this fucking game? Jesus. This guy's got it going on. Renamed the main character to Chad Thundercock. It was hilarious. 10 out of 10 if you want to waste time. Standard hentai plot, though. So don't expect some Oscar-winning script about a married woman and a younger man. Okay. The fact that he named him Chad Thundercock is fucking fantastic. 10 out of 10. But a standard. What is a standard hentai plot, though? How do you make a standard one? Like, okay, we'll make an animated series, and what they do is fuck. All right, that sounds pretty standard. Like, is that what this whole game is? It doesn't sound fucking standard. If you're fucking family members and trying to get them pregnant, and they have the need for your semen, that sounds like a very, very different from standard. Couldn't see his dong. Trash game. I'm guessing this is a female. Or a male. Could, I don't know. But either way, they couldn't see the guy's dick, so they were disappointed. Yeah. That's what I focus on. The old junk in the front. I busted, so I'll rate this game 10 out of 10. So this guy played it for 0.4 hours on record, right? And he went to town on himself. He just opened up, as soon as it hit the main menu screen, he went play and just started yanking fuck out of himself to the point where it almost ripped the poor bastard off. He beat his dick like it owed him money. But 10 out of 10, all right. Nice quick review. I like it. It a little too much even for me. That's saying something. Well, we don't know you as a person, and you only played for 0.1 hours, so you really didn't give it a chance. You never know. If you give it a good half an hour, you might be interested in incest and fucking your cousin. A little too much for me, and that's saying something. But we don't know you as a person. You could be a serial killer. And if it's too much for you then yeah, we'd be like, fuck, that's pretty bad. But for all we know, you're just sitting at home on your laptop wanking one out to shit games on fucking Steam. That's saying something. I'm not reading that. Look at this. Okay, not going to lie. I bought this because of the terrible reviews make this too curious to resist. This guy, no. You don't need to write an essay on a fucking porn game or an erotic game. Calm down. It's not that big of a deal. This guy just straight up, nah, no, no, no.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
No, he doesn't want it. All right, this guy, 1.3 hours on record. Please delete this from the Steam store. Thanks. Why would you give it a positive and then go, please delete this? Maybe he keeps re-downloading it. Maybe he's got a bit of an addiction. He deletes it off his laptop or his home computer and goes, oh, you know what? You know what I could really go for this fap? My married cousins need to see it. I'm re-downloading it. They're like, I can't come unless it's incest. Oh, my God. Game tried to install a Trojan on my PC. Oh, I don't know about that because I'm pretty sure that Steam have their own firewalls and can't legally sell something that could be harmful to a PC. So, but Trojan. Maybe you're just watching horsecock porn, bro. I've never looked at my cousin the same way again. Well, what do you mean? It's not your actual cousin. You're playing a game that's not real, and the cousin that it's just not real. You're not going to play this game, go home, and your auntie comes over with your fucking cousin, and you're like, how you going, Stacey? You want to see this game I've been playing? No, you're not going to look at her and go, I want to fuck you now, because I played a game about fucking cousins. An anime-loving, cuckolding Alabamian's dream come true. 69 hours. 69 hours. Pretty sure that's about 3 days. 3 whole continuous days. 48, yeah, add another 24, yeah. Wow! 69 hours. What a great number to stop on, by the way. Fantastic. But an anime-loving, cuckolding Alabamian's dream come true. Well, at least he admits he's from Alabama, and at least he admits that he's a cockold, and he admitted that it's his dream come true. I think this says something about this particular person. He's always wanted to fuck his cousin. And when this game hit the scene, he was like, do you know what? This is perfect. This is fucking great. Now I get to smash fucking Gertrude. You go, buddy. All right, I honestly was joking around and don't know what that word is, but sheesh. This game took me and the lads off of our feet while I was playing. The fellas were watching my gameplay live. Yeah, they were watching. Yep, I'm sure they weren't sitting there beating their meat while you narrated a fucking story. Oh, don't stop, Chad. Oh, I'm almost finished, Chad. Fuck. Oh, Chad. Oh, keep talking about how you're going to fuck your cousin. And let me tell you this, never seen better scripted game with high quality acting. High quality acting. Maybe we should have an Oscars for porn games. You never know. We do shit coming out every day. Like, fuck. I'd give this game a 10 out of 10. Fully recommend. So he recommends incest, fucking your cousin, trying to get her pregnant, and her need for seed. Pretty short and sweet. I like it. Overall, it's decent. So this guy isn't completely convinced that it's a fantastic game. It's like, I bought the game for the incest, and it's just not living up to me standards, really. I want to look like the main character. That's my problem. Especially given its low price. Because when you're whacking one off to a game, you want it to be $10 and under. That's all I'm saying. I personally believe they could have added more motion and imagery along. Imagery? I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but anyway, I'm probably saying it wrong. Along with better narrative. The story is basic and simple, but it gets the job done. It's basic, it's simple, and when your cousin asks you can you stick your finger in my bum hole, it gets the job done. It's simple. When Gertrude asks you, your cousin, first cousin, mind you, it's your dad's sister's daughter, when she asks you to just jam 3 fingers straight in the fucking doit, it's pretty standard, but it makes me come. That's the way, big fella. And still fun to engage with. My personal rating is 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10, he's really put some fucking thought into this. He couldn't go halfway. He couldn't go fucking 8 or a 9 out of 10. It's exactly 6. It's exactly 6 out of 10. However, it's still worth the money. If you are looking for a quick trip to heaven, How can you give it a 6 out of 10 when you think this incestuous game is a trip to heaven? Oh, yes, rather good. Trip to heaven, but it's a 6 out of 10, Jeffrey. Make up your mind. This is really depraved. I can tell you from the title that it's already fucking depraved. I never thought someone could get fucked and pissed in so many times. 8.5 out of 10. Thank you, Captain Xenu, who the fuck that is, for buying me this monstrosity. Okay, so not only did this guy not buy the game for himself, by the sound of it, another friend has bought him the game, and he likes the fact that someone could be fucked and pissed in so many times. All right, and he gives it a good 8.5. He's really thought about it. He sat back and he's going, oh, do you know what? The music's good. The incest is good. I like it. I really do. But, there's something missing. A 1.5% of this game is missing. So I'll give it an 8.5. And, he thanked his mate for buying him this game. Well, at least he gave it an 8.5. Censored in a hentai game where it has a subpar story. Can I say more? I don't think you should. Repent. Well, you can read the fucking title. Sick of all these Bible bashes. 10 out of 10, good stuff right here, guys. This guy's pointing it out to his friends. He's 0.1 hours, and he's like, 10 out of 10, good stuff right here, guys. Come on down. Come and get your paper today. Such a great kinetic game, especially that there's actually a build-up to the NTR, and the girl is broken down slowly instead of her mind breaking after one sex session like the others. Also, big ups on the piercings. Clit piercings are a big win. Okay. I think we can break this down a little bit further. I'm sure we can, actually. Such a great kinetic game. Kinetic. I don't know how it can be kinetic, but all right. Especially that there's actually a build-up to the NTR. The girl's broken down slowly. So he likes the fact that she's slowly fucking tortured. Not the fact that she has sex with her cousin once. Oh, and goes, I disgusted myself. I hate myself. He likes the fact that she's like, oh, that was bad, but I could do it again. Like, also, big ups for the piercings. It's a fucking game where you fuck your cousin. I don't think piercings would really matter. I don't think that's the perversity of this game. I don't think that's the most perverse thing about it. Oh, the piercings, they really get me. Not the fact that you're playing a game where, you've got to fuck a family member. I don't even know what that is. What the fuck? Game was great. Flooded my room. So you have to wonder whether this guy's just left the tap on or whether he's only played it for 0.3 hours, right? And this guy just fucking, in that 0.3 hours, he jerked the gherk, fucking slapped the meat dragon as hard and as fast as he possibly could. He probably come about 10 times. Flooded his room. What was he doing? Was he walking around in circles while playing it and just fucking aiming for objects in his house, like lamp, bed, chair, headphones? This was given to me by a legendary fat simp. They told me to play it. I did. It was the worst experience of my life. Usually when a fat simp comes up to you and goes, oh, you should try this incest game. It's great. You really shouldn't try it. That's just fucking rule number one, really. Based on a true story, Leo DiCaprio, because he documented it. He's a dad for sure. Very realistic game. This is how it went with my cousin. I rate it perfect. 5 out of 7. Okay, so he doesn't use a scale out of 10, so obviously this guy can't count to fucking 10. So he's given it a 5 out of 7, the only number he can count to. And this is how it went with my cousin. So his actual cousin. He's done this shit with his cousin. And let's go back to the earlier comment of the man talking about how he liked the fact that she broke down slowly and mentally decayed over time. So this guy has done this. All right, moving on. This is starting to turn into a snuff film. Okay, this one's interesting. I literally just bought this for the incest. This guy's honest. He has seen one of his cousins, like Norma Jean, and gone, you know what? Old Norma over there is looking pretty fucking voluptuous these days. A bit of a fucking booty on her. Wouldn't mind slipping a length in. Is becoming a bit of a trend for me. So he's into incest. A spiritual successor for the Need for Speed franchise. Here we follow the tale of unrequited love facing off against this societal blight known as the nice guy, with the assistance of family tradition, NTR, and not being a limp dick cuck, you set off to save your beloved from the forces of cringe. Okay. A lot of big words in there, and I'm not a strong reader. But I don't watch incest porn, so, there's a fucking plus. Yeah. All right. Moving on. A basic overview. Wet jello mixed with strawberry jam with some lemonade. This guy's writing a fucking cookbook. He's watching hentai and he's like, I feel like going to watch Huey's cooking show. Got baited by the title. It was on sale. It's not good. There are much better nakigis to read. This was developed by Meal, and the games they release are all the same. Formulaic rinse and repeat boring scenes. He wasn't excited enough. He doesn't want to fuck his cousin. He wants to get into his sister. This guy's like, this isn't realistic. My sister sucked my dick, and it's a lot better than this. Pay no mind to these vanilla fags. Basically, what they're saying is, I'm not into NTR, so here's a thumbs down. Fair enough. So he's just saying, I am into incest. You're not. You're not a true porn addict. We live in a crazy world with crazier things in it. Thanks for the philosophy, arsehole. I've played this game for far too long already. Get help. Holy fuck! This guy's played this game for 644 hours. I've never played a game ever in my whole entire fucking life for that long. Monster Hunter World, I think I've got like 107 hours, and that's a big fucking game. This guy, for 644 fucking hours, has... Oh my god, this is amazing. I'm not even mad. This is impressive. 644 hours of beef stroganoff. You go, champion. He's a professional masturbator. They should create the sport. He'd win. The 100, the 200, and the long distance. Look at him go. What a fucking legend. This isn't a game. It is just a click and read storybook. It sounds like a game to me. 10 out of 10. Would something back and play. Would come back and play. Oh, come. So he spelled it C-U-M. So it's filtered out. 10 out of 10. Would come back and play. So this guy played for 0.9 hours, and in that time, he had a mad wank, enjoyed himself. He goes, you know what? I'm going to get off this game, and I'm going to go actually fuck my cousin. Everything about this game is pretty bad and really unrealistic. The story is really bad. The story. What the fuck does the story have to do with porn? You're playing an incest game where you fuck your cousin. I don't think the story is the most immersive thing in this. What the fuck? The protag is a total weirdo, and the cousin barely reacts to insults thrown at her husband. The whole game is pretty low quality and low effort, and don't even get me started on the scenes. I've seen better. He's seen better incest games. Well, you keep living your life to the best, mate. You keep going. You keep fucking... the scenes I've seen, you've seen better incest. He's only played it for 0.1 hours, but this guy's made up his mind. He's going, nah, I've fucking played way better incest games. I've participated in better incest. This is fucking awful.